Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you planning an event or looking to rent tents? Then call the tent experts at Waggy T Tent Rentals. We rent tents for all occasions. Tents in different colors, styles, and 25 different sizes, from as little as 10 by 10 to as large as 100 by 40. Call us at 439-TENT. That's 439-8368. Or visit our office at Frequente Industrial Park, Grand St. George. We are Grenada's tent people.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Yeah, and that's Nawasa's commitment to you, meeting customers' needs. And of course, we'd like to welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and of course, this is what we call news discussed, not told. Of course, we have no horse in the race, so we tell you as it is every weeknight, Mondays to Fridays. All right, it is about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. So we want to say again, as customary, welcome to our first-time viewers for whatever purpose you are, well, reason that you're on for the first time tonight. Well, we hope that it's not going to be your last, all right? And of course, let's get straight into saying as well, welcome to the usual suspect, those of you who never miss a program. 4 years and counting, you never miss a beat. We say hello to you. Digicel down for a good portion of the day. It seems to be back up. We're going to talk about that. 26-year-old Shaka Crony arrested and charged for murder of teacher. One man has been charged for the shooting death of Ranking on the weekend. Police say that they're investigating yesterday's shooting incident, and they, of course, announced that they've made breakthrough in some outstanding murder cases. A new, change in the criminal investigations department aimed at getting gun-related crimes under control. We'll talk about that, the search on for SU students this afternoon, and we are learning of a new development. We're going to be sharing that with you in a moment. Also, we have more to talk to you about on tonight's program, and of course, we got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Quartz, Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, and Infinite Contractors. We want to say thank you to all our headline sponsors, and of course, all the other sponsors on the program. All right, now remember that someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel, and that lucky person might just be you. So go ahead and share the business. Folks, we are coming back shortly.
Switch to a Ready Cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service, so you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopquartz.com. Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
All right, family, so welcome back to tonight's program. And again, I'm your host, Mikey Hutchinson. Now, the first thing that we have to tell you about, boy, it was no ordinary day for Digicel and their customers. And mind you, we are not just talking about Grenada. We are also talking about St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I've got confirmation as well from St. Lucia that they too were experiencing outage with regards to data, and in some cases attempting to make calls to another network other than Digicel. They too had problems. The last time I checked, the network seemed to have been restored and everything should be back to normal. Earlier today, Digicel said that they were acknowledging today's outage of LTE data service, and made it known that their technicians were working to resolve it in the quickest possible time. All right, and so that problem has been resolved. Gosh, boy, life without internet is one hell of a thing. Data, in particular, being out there, was a tough day today for the data-driven people like myself. It was tough, but of course, we made it through. Right. So let's get into this now. 26-year-old Shaka Crony has been arrested and charged for the murder of a teacher back in Kendon, Berkeley. All right, back in July, I think it was on Friday, July 14th. All right, and of course, this was one of the outstanding cases. He was 43 at the time. He was killed at his home. All right, and he was a teacher of the St. Andrew Methodist school. Now, that was one of the cases that was outstanding, and then there was another one where there was a shooting incident on Saturday. That too, the police mentioned in their press brief today that particular case has been solved. Also, now the police said that they just had to come and talk about what was happening with regards to the fight against crime and so on, and they've made even some changes. Let's hear from Assistant Commissioner of Police Cohen as he spoke today of some of those breakthroughs.
I now wish to announce to the public that the Criminal Investigations Department has arrested and charged Mr. Kino Coutin, 29 years old, shopkeeper of Grandlands, St. George's, for the shooting death that occurred in St. Paul's on Saturday last. Also, and more importantly, Mr. Shaka Crony, 26 years of age, of Telescope St. Andrew, was arrested and charged for the gruesome death of school teacher Kingdom Buckley at Telescope earlier this year. Both defendants will make their court appearance later this week.
Right. Now he's saying that they, while in preparation to make those announcements to the general public, that was kind of overshadowed by the fact that one man was shot and killed yesterday at Woburn.
These successes were, however, overshadowed by the shooting death yesterday, September the 11th, 2023, of Mr. Dexter Chance, who was allegedly gunned down in the community of Woburn by unknown assailants. The RGPF has commenced an immediate investigation into the death and has heightened our investigative focus on solving all our outstanding murders.
And in speaking to that, the Cohen said that the unprecedented gun crimes, yes, and we've been talking about that from since it started, unprecedented gun crimes, and the rising in Grenada's murder rate has sparked the RGPF to jump into action, in fact, to get into a new plan. They say that they are strengthening the muscle of the Criminal Investigations Department. As such, they have brought back, as they say, Superintendent Esau Peh, who's one of the senior officers and one of the best crime-fighting officers that we have on the island.
Recognizing the fact that we have been experiencing unprecedented gun crimes and a rising murder rate, we have strengthened our Criminal Investigations Department at different levels to ensure that we get ahead of the criminal activities in the country and maintain the peace and tranquility that we are known for. Effective Monday, the 4th of September, 2023, Superintendent Esau Peh, who is one of the most senior superintendents within the Royal Grenada Police Force, with former experiences in investigation, was brought back as head of the Criminal Investigation Department. This decision freed up other senior investigators to focus primarily on the unsolved murders and address the issues of unlicensed firearms in the country. Mr. Peh is sitting to my left. This decision has immediately yielded successes and gave us an advantage in the fight against criminal activities.
And the police, they are confident that this strategy would work. They say that there are other strategies that they're working on in an effort to get Grenada's gun violence down, and of course murders and serious crimes, to a comfortable rate. They've also alluded to the fact that there might be some sort of positive word with regards to the death of Jonty. All right. So in the not too distant future, as they put it, we should be hearing of an update where that particular incident is concerned. Big tonight, the disappearance of an SGU student. It started early this morning. Information started to circulate about a missing SGU student, Mr. Liam Fisher. According to police today, police were seeking the assistance of the general public in locating Liam Fisher, who's a 35-year-old Canadian citizen, currently a medical student at the St. George's University, residing at True Blue St. George. He is approximately 5 feet 11 inches in height, medium build, of Caucasian descent, with a bearded face. Now, we're receiving a lot of messages tonight. Okay. Okay. I'm receiving a lot of messages tonight, and of course you will understand why. Just 1 second. Oops, I think it's a typo there. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for that. So, yeah, sorry for that distraction there, okay? Now, Mr. Fisher was last seen on Saturday, 9th September 2023, attending the Grenada Hash House Harriers run from the Marion playing field. Now, police have asked anyone seen Liam Fisher or has any information about his whereabouts to please contact the police station at 440-2244, Police Emergency 911. It's hotline 444-1958 or the nearest police station. We also heard from the St. George's University, who confirmed that the student enrolled in the School of Medicine had been reported missing. ASU's Department of Public Safety and Office of the Dean of Students are working closely, they say, with the Royal Grenada Police Force. An extensive investigation and search has been underway. Appropriate measures, they say, by the university administration are in place, such as the deployment of DPS personnel, safety patrol, and canine trained dogs, and notification of the students' emergency contact. As you say that they respect the privacy of the reported missing student and all those impacted. Students, faculty, and staff affected by the events have access, they say, to support from the SU Psychological Services Center. The group of students and the Royal Grenada Police Force were also seen out today in the area of what do you know? Forget the name of the place. I drive there every day. Well, you see the picture for yourself. As they were in the Mondelez area, they were extending their search beyond the direct area in which he was expected to be hashing. Now, just before coming on to tonight's program, we received numerous messages, and of course you would have heard I had to actually mute our notification from multiple sources that a body was found in the Marion area not too long ago. All right, kind of like in a general area of where persons were searching for this missing man. The identity of that individual is not yet confirmed by the police, and of course they are continuing their investigations as we speak. There are personnel on the ground. I'm talking about the police. There are students. There are also people who are close to the individual who is missing, just wanting to understand what's happening here. But what I can tell you is that we have received from very credible sources information that a body was found not too long ago. The identity of that individual is not yet confirmed, but I'm sure the authorities are working as we speak to at least to get confirmation on the identity of the body discovered tonight. And of course, once we are able to get more detailed information, we'll be able to share that with you. So we are, of course, not in a position to say who that individual is, but what we can tell you is that a body was discovered not too long ago, close proximity to where the missing individual was expected to be hashing. The details of that, again, we cannot disclose until we receive further details from the relevant authorities. So something happened tonight. Something different happened tonight. Just about an hour or so ago, bright light was seen in the skies. It just lit up the skies. And persons in Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, and so St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they got, they were like, what the hell is that? Is it the coming of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Some people were not prepared for the light. Some people were not prepared for the light, but the light came. And then they were wondering what was going on. We were able to see some reactions from persons who happened to have seen it. And oh boy, check this out. This one is about 7 seconds. Yep, That's that was one of the videos that was sent to us, earlier tonight. And you see how it just lit up the place. It almost looked like daylight. Look at that. It just almost looked like daylight. And of course, a lot of people were scared. What is that? See that? That was one video. And then we got a really nice one from another contributor. Here it goes. Get ready for it. All right. There we go. It's a perfect. Look at this. All right. It's almost like daylight. We also got confirmation of this occurrence by the Trinidad Weather Center, who stated that a meteor burst up over TNT skies looking northwest, they say, leaving a bright orange trail with a bright green glow in the night skies. All right. I've seen a lot of people posting an earlier news article that spoke to expecting something like that. I cannot confirm how authentic that is, but there are some posts, news items going around now after this would have occurred, stating that this is something that we should have expected happening now, and the next time it's going to happen is probably the next 400 years, yada, yada, yada. I'm business about that, but just to talk about what the experience was like tonight. I got a call from my twin brother asking me, Mikey, did you just see that? I did not, because I was in studio preparing the news, but I got a lot of calls and messages from people as well. And some people did reveal that, yes, they thought it was the coming of the Lord and Savior, and they were not ready. So I think it's a good time for you to, make peace with your Maker. I'm sure you made a quick promise to God that, okay, if he's not coming tonight, you're going to be on your best behavior. All right. So, yeah, that was crazy, though. It's interesting. Check it out again for the final time. Here we go. Yes. All right. So that is that. For now, okay, I'm getting, okay, cool. So thank you very much. Okay, so while we speak, I'm sorry if I sound a little distracted. I'm still getting information from persons who are familiar with the recent discovery of a body in the Marion area. Earlier tonight, I heard from a clipping that was saying that it seemed like the individual who went missing was not feeling well while he was on the hash trail. Okay, there were some students, I believe it was, talking about that in the news, saying that he didn't see him, and he was asked if he was okay and stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people will be wondering, what is the nature of his disappearance? Whether or not any sort of foul play was identified, or what is the theory that the police is working on? How are they going about their investigations and so on? It's a bit early still, so let's just hold off on those kind of things. But only to say, at least I must say, that persons who observed him on the hike did say that he did not seem to be feeling well while on the hash, because just need to put that out there. But of course, the police will allow for investigations to be done, and once we get updates, we will be able to share that with you. All right, family, I think it's a good time to take a water break, and when we come back, we will have for you the weather and any other updates that we might have gotten while on the break. So we'll be back.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Concerned about your general health and wellness?
Do you need to know your complete blood count, lipid profile, or HbA1c?
Maybe you're an athlete or work in an environment that requires regular drug screening.
Interested in STI screening? What about renal, liver, or thyroid tests?
All these tests, plus hundreds more, are available at Allied Laboratories.
At Allied Laboratories, we are committed to providing the best service with accurate results. We now have 3 fully equipped locations to better serve you. You can contact our Grand Anse branch at 403-3488. You can contact our Grenville branch at 410-3488. Or you can contact our newest addition, the Guelph branch, at 404-3488. Or send us an email.
We're taking care of Grenada.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Are you planning an event or looking to rent tents? Then call the tent experts at Waggy T Tent Rentals. We rent tents for all occasions. Tents in different colors, styles, and 25 different sizes. From as little as 10 by 10 to as large as 100 by 40. Call us at 439-TENT. That's 439-8368. Or visit our office at Frequente Industrial Park, Grand Anse, St. George. We are Grenada's tent people.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Switch to a ready cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service. So you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopcourts.com. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
All right, welcome back. So apparently, some people are not familiar with the word hash. So I was asked while on the break to please explain what a hash is. In the interest of time, the best explanation I can give, a hash is something like a hike. Yeah, it's just not as intense as a hike. It's not as long as a hike, and it's sometimes accessible areas. You know. You start at one point, you end back at that same point, and things like that. So it is like a hike. For those of you who are not familiar with the word hash, all right. So and I'm saying this with regards to the person who was missing, the SGU student who went missing. He was part of a hash group. All right, they were hashing. Okay, so they were like hiking. All right. So I hope that does justice to you wanting to know what a hash is. So let's get into the weather. And of course, the weather is submitted by the Met. Today was hot like hell. Stayed in the van in the AC for about 5 hours. It was that hot while I was out, Anyway, the weather is expected to be light isolated showers, a chance. Tonight's minimum temperature a tad bit lower than last night. It's 27.5 degrees Celsius. Winds southeasterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Now let's take a look at the weather for tomorrow, God's willing. What we can tell is that the weather is expected to be generally fair with the medium chance of light isolated showers mainly during the morning. Max temperature for tomorrow, God's willing, 31.5 degrees Celsius and a minimum 28 degrees Celsius. Winds southeasterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. So that's our weather report for tonight and tomorrow. And of course, we want to take a look at the people who are currently on YouTube. And I'll pick up a few of you currently on YouTube. So we've got Suzanne with us as usual, Deslin, and Shireen, and Keith, and Etlin. How are you doing, Etlin? All the people from Canada, they are currently locked in on YouTube because they cannot view via Facebook because of some Facebook restrictions. All right. Yes, David, Deslin, David, and everybody else who's on the live chat on YouTube. I want to say hello to you, and may God bless you and your team and your family. As well, we would like to say hello to the folks who are currently on Facebook, those of you who shared and those of you who have not as yet. We want to say hello to Avril, Claire, and Jane, Hazelan, Java and the sharing committee, Shomin, Bihari, Claire, Barbara, Leonora, Janelle, Eichel, I think it is. Yes, Sharon Rush, Rena McSween, Lintona Mom, Delcina, Jacinta, and everybody else on there. We want to say hello to you. Adonna, I see. Hey, Adonna Wagwan. And Angel is with us as well, so big up to Angel. Always there with us. Glenda, always there with us as well. Diana, always there. Yvonne, always there. Okay, so, everyone, thank you for watching. And if you have not yet done so, I am inviting you to please share the program. Alistair, I see that you just shared. All right, so please share the program, and we will appreciate that very much. So folks, this is where we're going to put a wrap on things for tonight, and I'm looking forward to being back with you tomorrow, God's willing, again, same place, same time. All right, God bless you. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No! Take care.